Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm about to make pepper, black pepper, okay? Hi everyone. I hope you are taking care of your parents, you are taking care of your family. It's very, very precious something. Keep on doing it, okay? I love you guys. Listen, I have the shrimp, right? I bought the fresh shrimp in the store. And then what I did was I seasoned it and I dry it in the pressure cooker. That is the Ninja pressure cooker. I steam it over there. So I have my shrimp here. You see how it look dry? Like the regular one, they sell it in African market. But this one right here that I have, I did it myself. It's a fresh shrimp, right? And then I bought it fresh. And then I make it dry. And I also have my pepper over here. Okay? So I dried them this morning. I'm come to make my pepper. Okay, black pepper. So let's go. Let's start doing it. At this point, I'll put it in the over here. Okay. I want to ground my pepper and the shrimp. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay. I'm still grounded it, okay? I have it grounded. Just like this. Ground it. See how it looks to make my pepper. Our grounded pepper is ready. Grounded shrimp and pepper is ready. So let's go. Let's start making our this thing. Okay. So I have my onion here. Okay, and I have the long onions over here. I have the red onion and I have Carolina pepper. That's the different pepper that I have over here too. Okay, it's 2 of them. So at this point, I want to brown it. I have my ginger here. Okay, so I'm putting everything over here to blend it. Usually, if I'm blending it, I like to put oil inside there, you know. And I have you see this pepper? I say pepper. This one is a dry fish, right? It's very small, tiny ones. You see how it looks like? It's gonna give the food also a flavor. Okay, so I'm putting it in there. Okay, so now I have my cube, shrimp cube, Maggi cube. I put it over here. Okay, so now I have this seed. A little bit I put it. Okay, and then now I have my onion and my stuff over here. I'm putting it over here. Let me cut it a little bit small. Okay. At this point, I'll cut the onions a little bit. Okay. I want it to look small. I don't want any bones. So let me cut the onions all inside. The red onion and the Caribbean pepper and all the things you will see it. At this point, I put my onions and everything over here, okay? I'm putting oil because I don't want to put water. I'm making it dry, okay? So that my pepper will stay long, you know? It can even stay for 1 month because I'm not putting water at all, okay? So let me cover it at this point. Cover it like this. Okay? Let me get my salt. Do I have a salt here? Yes, right here. I'm putting my salt, blend it together. So at this point, I'm not putting salt, so I'm using this one, okay? I want to steam it a little bit. So let me put it over in that, okay? Not too much, but it's okay. Let me pour a little bit over here to blend it. It looks like it's a little chubby. That's it. So instead of tomatoes, I'm using this. Okay. At this point, we are making black pepper, okay? So I'm putting the onions and all the stuff over here. Okay. See how it looks like. So at this point, I will make sure this thing is going to steam. Since I'm not adding water, it's going to steam, right? After it steam, then I put my shrimp in there. And then if it well, our pepper is ready. Okay, let me put ground pepper. This one is this pepper is a grounded pepper that I have here. Let me put it some in here. And this one is the chili powder. Okay. This one right here. So let it stay for a while, and then we'll come back to the shrimp. Okay, let me put the fire on. Yeah, it's very hot. So let's come over here right now. Okay, I have all purpose. These ingredients I'm putting it. It says all purpose. If you want to make your shito, you can use it. I made it specially from Africa. And this one is all purpose for steaming grill. But I'm not using it. Okay. So let it steam a little bit. Let me put the pepper in this room inside it. So let me put soy sauce. Soy sauce, let me put a little bit, like a small over here. Soy sauce, I put a little bit. That's it. Okay. So at this point, see how it's looking. call it black pepper. This one you can eat it with rice, you can eat it with kenke, you can eat it with banku, you can eat it with sardine. But it's something that if you have something like that, you know, if you want to cook also, I mean, we can eat it with everything. I'm putting more oil. Let me use all the oil because this one needs a lot of oil. Okay, now it's gonna steam. I don't want it too black, but if it's brown and it's steam, then it's ready. Okay, then if it cools down, I'll just put it in the big bottle, bottle, and then anytime you want to eat kenke or you want to eat whatever you want to eat, you can add it, but it's not too much, you know, pepper. It's very nice. Oh, oh my God, it's delicious. The black pepper is ready. But let it steam a little bit, okay? Let's try the pepper. I want it to steam a little bit. So let's try the pepper, okay? See how the pepper looks like? Take it like this. Delicious. So after it steam, right, a little bit, I'll put it off, right, and then I'll come back to it to put it in my bottle, like a bottle like this. I can put it in over here, or I can put it in over here, okay? Thanks for watching.